For most of my certainly early adult life, I just took nature for granted, that with the exception of some real extremes like DDT, I thought that nature could heal itself from anything that humans would throw at it. Well, when you look at the fish kill that we saw in the Banana River just a couple of months ago, it's obvious that we're capable of more polluting than nature can heal. You also look back at the manatees and the dolphins, and that's a similar message. It's slightly different, but it's very much the same issue. So here, you look at, well, how did this happen? Well, there's no great scientific mystery here. It's not like the complexities of climate change or something. It's there's no question that the fish died of oxygen starvation, and that was caused by the brown algae. And it just so happened that the brown algae consumes more oxygen when it dies than it does when it's living. So it died one day, and we had 65,000 pounds of dead fish that were collected out of the Banana River Lagoon as a result. No telling how much more that went to the bottom. So it's very clear that the chemical pollutants provided by 550,000 people in Brevard County and more than 1 million up and down the lagoon. We are the problem. So what's the balance? Well, my wife and I stopped fertilizing quite some number of years ago, and we think our lawn does just fine. No lawn pesticides either. We have our septic tank inspected regularly, pumped out certainly whenever it's needed, and we're maintaining a natural shoreline of mangroves particularly on the Banana River Lagoon. So that's about all that we can do personally, but it's not enough. In addition to being the best example that we can be for other people, we have got to be rallying others. There's a role here that can't be performed by the individuals. Converting the problem septic tanks to sewer, fixing the septic tank lines, improving the stormwater system, removing 50 or 60 years of muck from the lagoon, those are not individual activities. So they've got to be done by government. And in the absence of public advocacy, and very loud public advocacy, governments tend to do nothing. So part of our role, if we want to restore the lagoon, is that we're going to have to take on a role of environmental education and advocacy. I am confident that if we have enough people showing up with loud enough voices, that our elected officials will get the message, and we'll take the steps to restore the lagoon. So it comes down to individual action and the public advocacy. Working together with that, I'm sure that we can restore the lagoon.